I didn't think much when she texted me. Can we talk later? It was a Friday afternoon, and I was driving home from work with the weekend slowly taking over my mind. We'd been together for nearly 2 years, had our fair share of ups and downs, but nothing prepared me for what was coming. I assumed she wanted to discuss a trip, or maybe finally moving together like we'd been talking about for weeks. My mind was on plans. Hers was already moving backward. When I arrived at her apartment that evening, everything felt off. Her place was cozy, small, bathed in soft light, with plants lining every window and a lingering scent of vanilla candles mixed with her perfume. Usually, she'd greet me with a hug, that playful smirk lighting her face. But tonight, she sat on the couch with her arms crossed, staring into space. I sat down, suddenly noticing the silence. Finally, she spoke. "I've been thinking. I need some space. Maybe we should just be friends." Her tone was calm, measured, as if she had rehearsed this moment 1,000 times. For a brief second, I thought I misheard her. A week ago, she'd posted a picture of us captioned, "Am I my person?" Just 2 nights before, we'd been wrapped up on the couch binge watching our favorite show. And now this. I studied her, searching for regret, sorrow, anything, but there was nothing, just quiet. Then I did something she didn't expect. I smiled, not sarcastically, not bitterly, just quietly, fully at peace. "Okay," I said. Her expression flickered. Maybe she expected tears, arguments, questions, confessions of betrayal. But I gave her none of it. I stood, took one last look around her apartment, and said, "Take care of yourself." Then I walked out and didn't glance back. What followed wasn't dramatic. It was deliberate. I wiped her from my world, deleted her number, archived our pictures, cut off Spotify access, unfollowed her on every platform, not out of spite, but for survival. That night, I sat in my apartment alone. Darkness, silence, no distractions. And yes, it hurt, ached like fire in my chest. But I didn't reach out, not once. Days became weeks. About a month later, she texted, "Hey, just checking in. Hope you're okay." I read it and locked my phone. Hours later, another, "I miss our talks." She wanted a reaction. She got none. 6 weeks after the breakup, a mutual friend invited me to a small gathering. I debated going, but eventually did. And there she was. Shock registered on her face when she saw me. I smiled, laughed, looked healthy, confident. She had expected something else. Maybe to see me hurt, maybe to still feel needed. But I was fine. Later, a friend told me she had said, "I didn't expect him to go so cold. I thought we'd at least stay friends." That's when it hit me. She never intended to let go completely. She wanted support without accountability, comfort without commitment. I wasn't her safety net, her emotional backup. I refused to be her pause button. She wanted freedom. I gave her absence. She wanted friendship. I became a memory. It's been over a year now. I've grown in ways I never imagined. I traveled alone, started journaling, reconnected with old friends, and built a life that doesn't revolve around waiting for someone else to figure themselves out. I think about her sometimes, not with anger, but with understanding. She was a lesson I didn't know I needed, the nudge I never expected. Sometimes, the strongest reaction isn't confrontation. It's removal. She said, "I need space. Let's be friends." I said, "Okay." And then I vanished. Not from hate. From love for myself. And I never looked back.